Man City versus Hull. Man City 1.2, draw 7.5, Hull 17. Is that right? I done these odds down wrong.
Yeah. That will be right.
Wow.
Yeah, that will be right.
Okay. That's
Would you back it though?
No.
Would you back it at 17? Exactly. So would you back it at 33?
With a pound on that or something, isn't it?
What price? The question is, what price would you back them at? I wouldn't back them at anything up to 40 to 1.
Okay. Well, yeah. They did come from a strong performance there, 4-2 against Middlesbrough, albeit Middlesbrough are down at the bottom of the table. But it wasn't a bad, I don't know. They do struggle on the road though, just one win, 7 scored. I'm actually going to go for both teams to score no, 1.91. The reason I'm going for both teams to score no and not Man City to win 2-0 is because did Man City have a 0-0 draw to Stoke recently? Just worried about that. So both teams to score no, 1.91. What do you go for, Nigel?
Well, I'm going for Man City to win 2-0 again. I mean, I saw that 1.91. Realistically, are Hull going to score? You can get 2.1 Man City to win 2-0. So I think if you don't fancy Hull score, which I certainly don't think they'll score, I think the Man City to win 2-0 is the better bet at 2.1. Defensively, Man City aren't the strongest. We all know that. But Hull are probably one of the weakest sides in attacking force in the Premier League, despite them scoring 4 goals in their last game. I think Manchester City, they know the title's over for them now. They'll put on some good performance. It's all about the FA Cup for them now, which is the only chance they've got of silverware. I can see him making some changes, but I still think whatever side he goes with will be too strong for Hull. Man City to win 2-0, 2.1.
Yeah, and somebody's got it as well. Gary Colbert, Man City -1. Yeah, I would play that as well. What would you go for, Flash?
I'll go Manchester City -2. So I think they'll win this maybe 3-0, maybe 4-0, 4-1, and that's 2.25. I just see them just being far too strong, far too much movement. And I think that games like this is not where Hull are actually going to get points to stay up. So they'll almost keep themselves back in reserve for the bigger games that they've got, mainly the home games or against teams that are down there with them. So for me, Man City -2, 2.25.
All right, so you're expecting goals in this match. Flash, where are you? You're not in your usual spa surroundings.
I am now. Basically, I'm in the other part of the front room. I've gone for a bit of a silver background.
I can see that.
Like a halo. See that? Right, a little bit like I'm in Brazil.
Yeah, I was trying to wonder where you were, because I know you're always traveling around the country, and so I was wondering if you're off on your travels.
No, I'm back home now.
Okay, all right. Middlesbrough, and somebody's asking about the dog running around. It's tiny. It's the office dog that runs around. It's a little beagle, I think it is.